All right, progressive Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson announcing plans that could strip the city's selective enrollment high schools in order to boost equity, despite promising not to do this during his campaign. The controversial move will reportedly take a toll on 11 city high schools, the majority of which significantly outperform Chicago public schools on SATs and other standardized tests. Joining us now to discuss is senior fellow at the American Federation for Children and founder of Black Minds Matter, Denisha Allen. Denisha, good morning to you. Can you explain to us what just happened here? What did the Chicago Board of Education just do?
Really, it's a facade of morality, offering students freedom within, I would say, a already prison type system. Students do not have the freedom to move about in government schools, and they never will. And so this move by the Chicago mayor to increase quote unquote options in a school district that's already failing students, it's a facade, and we need to blow up the entire system, give that money directly to parents, and allow them to choose the best school that's best for their kid, to get them out of these schools like the head of the teachers union did in Chicago.
So the way I understand it, and I may be simplifying it a bit too much, correct me if I'm wrong, but that these selective enrollment schools are just better than other public schools in Chicago. And the Board of Education shut those specific schools down. Why would they do that?
So, like I said, it's a facade of the morality. So these schools are magnet schools, SAT prep schools, arts-based schools, and they have been selective. And many people don't think that public schools can select the students that enter into their doors, but that's just simply not the fact. So these students are coming in, they are majoring in arts, they're getting, it's a magnet school, and the mayor is basically saying, we're going to do away with that system and allow all students. Think about the affirmative justice ending at the college level, but now in the K through 12 public education level.
Yeah, and I guess this speaks to the push against school choice in Chicago. And if I remember correctly, wasn't it the Chicago Teachers Union president who speaks out against school choice publicly, but then she sent her own child to private school?
That's exactly right. Over 85% of the students in Chicago public schools are minority. Only 11% of those Black kids can read on grade level, and 7% can do math on grade level. The head of the Chicago Teachers Union saw the dismal outcomes that's happening in Chicago's public schools and said, no way, I'm going to pick a great school for my son. And that was a private school. The hypocrisy is despicable. And unfortunately, she's denying those same options to other families who are in the same predicament. The families who would like to get into these selective enrollment schools, but probably won't still test well enough to get in.
Yeah.
They can't read, and they probably won't graduate from high school knowing how to read either.
Wow.
They deserve choice.
This is such a sad turn of events for students who are thriving and who want to get a great education in Chicago. And maybe parents, if they have the means, will move as a result. We'll just have to wait and see. Denisha, thank you so much for joining us, explaining this to us. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.